wild. I just went from the top of the world, the top of the mountain with Leonard Taylor committing to Miami, to now we just got some bad news, man. It's one that's definitely going to hurt us next year. I don't care what anybody says. Let's talk about it.
A special salute for the truth, Sean Taylor. See, everywhere I go, you know I rep that you. Orange and green from head to toe, that's you.
What's up, guys? Welcome to ND TV Canes all day. If you're rocking with the you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss a video. Matter of fact, this is our third video of the day. We've had a lot of news to talk about, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. You turn the notifications on so you never miss a video, because you know your boys out here grinding, out here shining, giving you guys that Miami Hurricanes news as it drops, as it comes through. The news that we're going to talk about in this video is something that nobody wants to hear, but it does make sense. But we're going to talk about it. Gregory Rousseau has decided to opt out for the season. The next time we see Gregory Rousseau, he will be playing in the NFL. Now, this was first reported, or I first saw it, by Manny Navarro, and he had a couple good tweets that I want to read that made a lot of sense. This is what Manny Navarro had to say. Gregory Rousseau has told Manny Diaz he will not be playing football this season. Spoke to Gregory Rousseau's brother a little while ago, says the unknown long-term effects of the coronavirus played the primary role in the decision to opt out this season. Their mother is an emergency room nurse and has seen a lot of young adults die from the virus, he said. With that said, with that knowledge, it's very understandable that Gregory Rousseau would sit this year out, and then declare for the NFL, okay? Now, there's been a lot of, I've been in group chats and we've been going back and forth, and I've seen a lot of different people view this. Everybody's going to look at this a different way. I'm going to tell you how I look at it, and I would love to know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know how you're reacting to this. But let's talk about what we know for sure. Gregory Rousseau did not start every game for the Miami Hurricanes, but he did have 15.5 sacks. It's not something you do very often. Gregory Rousseau is a projected first-round draft pick. And if you look up his name on Twitter, Google it, you'll see there's plenty of sites that says Gregory Rousseau is a projected first-round pick. So for the people that say it's going to hurt him or it's a bad decision, listen, he is a projected first-round pick. 15 sacks, you got the production. What I would have liked to see back-to-back years of that type of production, hell yes, and I'm sure GM, as long as he has a good combine, he's already projected the first-round pick. Hey, I think he's going to be fine, and I think, hey, it's a good decision if you want to think about your future, especially with your mother being there in the forefront of this whole COVID-19 situation. Adam Scheffner also tweeted this out. Miami defensive end Gregory Rousseau, who might be the top pass rusher in the 2021 NFL Draft, has opted out of the 2020 season. Bill Yates said Gregory Rousseau, who recorded 15.5 sacks, second most in the country last season, has opted out of the college football season. He's arguably the top eligible pass rusher in this 2021 NFL Draft class. So I wanted to make sure that you guys saw what some of the people who follow the NFL closely was saying about Gregory Rousseau. For us, for the Miami Hurricanes, we have a lot of young talent. We have a lot of depth at the defensive end position. We got Phillips through the transfer portal. We got Harvey, who I think is going to have a hell of a season. We have depth at that position. But for somebody to try to tell me we're not going to miss Gregory Rousseau, I'm not having it. You just cannot convince me that we won't miss a guy who got 15.5 sacks and didn't even start every game. We're going to miss him. He was our, and we got Quincy Roche too. I apologize. We're going to miss him. This is going to hurt us, man. I cannot look at what this kid did. And not only that, let's talk about the type of player he is. Because I've listened to podcasts. I've listened to DJ Dallas talk about what happened with Miami's team last year. We've heard the reports of what the players were doing after games or before games and stuff like that. One player you didn't have to worry about was Gregory Rousseau. One player that showed up was Gregory Rousseau. One player that was humble, did what he had to do, was Gregory Rousseau. So removing him does not make us better. Removing him, that will hurt. And I know, guys, I know we got a lot of players that people are excited about, but at the end of the day, we got to look at what Gregory Rousseau did, and I still got to see what the other guys in that defensive end room has to do. Hell, besides Quincy Roche, Gregory Rousseau has more sacks than the whole defensive end room combined. So for the people who are going to say, we're going to be okay, we're going to be fine, that's what I mean. And this is the difference, because there's a lot of people who say we got De'Aaron King and we're gonna go undefeated. We're gonna win a New Year's Six bowl game. But listen, I remember watching the Notre Dame versus Georgia game. When you watch that game, Georgia had players getting hurt left and right, but they had another 4-star, another 5-star coming in. That's where the depth helps you. You know, in games like that, in big time games, late in the season, we're going to have injuries. We could use everybody we can. I think this losing Gregory Rousseau is going to hurt us. I understand him making a decision, especially with his family. And also, there can be 3 things can be true. I also think we have good defensive ends that we can put in, but I still think it's going to be tough to replace production. So, Gregory Rousseau, I wish you the best of luck. Harvey, Phillips, Roche, it's all on you. Congratulations, Gregory Rousseau. We wish you the best. And everybody else, it's time to step up. It's time to get right. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm out. Peace.